What separated Jujutsu Kaisen from your typical shonen? First off, let's talk about what I mean by your typical shonen. So, for example, I'm talking about one of JJK's greatest competitors in My Hero Academia. It's a very well done superhero anime manga that's very lighthearted, but it does have a few hues of darkness to it. Like every now and then, it likes to pull at your heartstrings with a tragic backstory, like most animes. Since it was lighthearted, it was easy for kids to pick up. Then we have Jujutsu Kaisen, which right from the get go, it was dark. We start off the series with Yuji Itadori's grandpa in the hospital because he's dying. He does indeed pass away in that same episode, and Yuji does not have any time to mourn. Because minutes after that happens and he's signing the release paperwork, he learns about what a cursed object is. And in my opinion, I think that's what separated Jujutsu Kaisen from typical shonens. Just the dark, eerie, underlying, menacing tones that this series had. Gege was able to do something that a lot of shonens before it had tried, but failed. He was pushing the boundaries of what a typical shonen should be, whether that meant sacrificing characters or just leaving you kinda shocked at the end of an episode. You know that empty feeling you get when your favorite character in an anime dies? That happened very often in early Jujutsu Kaisen. So if we're being honest, it's really just that dark, morbid, uneasy underlying feeling that it left you with. That is what separated Jujutsu Kaisen from other shonens. Like this scene right here, it shows you that compassion alone is not enough to defeat an enemy. Sometimes you just have to break out of your own ideals and go rogue. And that's a great lesson for life because I'm all for the kill 'em with kindness, but sometimes that just is not enough. But like most things with Weekly Shonen Jump, it will make you rein your series in. I'm not saying the series was not dark all the way down the stretch, but after the perfect preparation arc directly after Shibuya, it kinda has a different vibe and tone to the story. Like, don't get me wrong, it is still definitely very eerie and a little unsettling, but you can definitely feel that the editors were probably pushing at Gege to make a few changes. And even at the very end, a lot of fans were a little upset, is probably the right word to say it, about how it kind of felt like a Disney Kaizen ending. Me personally, I think the ending was like a solid 7, 8 out of 10. It gave me the closure that I needed for the series. In summary, what I think really made JJK stand out from your typical shonen, it was just the way that Gege used death to kind of set the tone for the whole manga slash anime. He didn't care what boundaries he was breaking, and to be honest with you, he really was not doing fan service. I know he saw the critique and hate online, he had to have, but he still was just out here doing his thing. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tweaking, but let me know down in the comments what you think made JJK stand out from other shonens. Peace.